In this video, we'll discuss clustering using UnifyML SQL with the Gaussian Mixture Model GMM. We'll explore this using a UnifyML query and run a Spark GMM cluster using UnifyML SQL. Now, let's see a simple Spark GMM function using UnifyML. UnifyML Spark GMM Gaussian Mixture Model. Input table. Mention your required input table. Input columns. Specify your required input columns. Seed. Set the random seed parameter. Max iter. Define the maximum number of iterations. Input cluster size. Specify the number of leaf clusters. Training samples. Split the data into training and test sets. Define the training data value, and the remaining will be test data. Save model. Save the model for further predictions using the Spark GMM model. There are additional parameters available in the UnifyML documentation. For optimal model performance, you can enable hyperparameter tuning. There are two types, train validation and cross-validation. Hyperparameter tuning includes seed params, set the random seed value. Max iter param, define the maximum number of iterations. Parallelism, set parallel execution parameters. Number folds, specify the number of folds for training and test data separation. Apply PCA model. Specify the PCA model if needed. Number partitions. Define the number of partitions and the column on which partitioning should be done. Save model. Set the output model. There are 4 data cleaning methods: remove rows, remove duplicates, remove outliers, fill missing values. Use fill with values to replace null or modify data values. There are 4 methods to scale data: MinMaxScaler. Specify the min and max values. StandardScaler, Normalizer, Binarizer. Input cache ID. If data is cached, use the input cache ID instead of specifying an input table. Bytes per chunk. Define how data is processed in chunks. Run query. This query will execute in a UnifyML server backend. The function generates weights, mu-mean values, sigma covariance matrix, cluster summary, log likelihood, number of iterations, save model name. Now let's see how to use the Spark GMM predictive function. Input table. Specify the prediction input table. Input model. Define the saved Spark GMM model. Additional prediction parameters can be found in the UnifyML documentation. Data cleaning methods: remove rows, remove duplicates, remove outliers, fill missing values. Data scaling methods: MinMaxScaler, set min and max values. StandardScaler, Normalizer, Binarizer. Input cache ID. If prediction data is cached, use the input cache ID instead of an input table. Save to DB. Store the predicted results in a database by specifying the output table name. Overwrite output table. If the output table exists, set this option to true to overwrite it. Save to CSV. Save the prediction results as a CSV file by specifying the output CSV name. Bytes per chunk. Define the chunk size for processing. Run query. This query executes on the UnifyML server backend. Output. The function returns input columns and the predicted cluster column. This is how you can use Spark GMM for clustering on any dataset with UnifyML. Thank you for watching this video.